Caillou. I have good news. You are now officially released from the hospital after spending 3 months following what happened on your birthday. But before you get released, we need to give you that tetanus shot. It'll help you stay safe from the abuse of Boris, Doris, and Rosie, who has been denied for parole.
Dr. Stevens, I don't like needles. I think it's best for me to look away.
Yeah, Caillou. Just look away from the needle and it will be done. Okay, Caillou. Here I go. Okay, Caillou. I'm all done with your tetanus shot. Okay, Caillou. You're now released from the hospital. But first, wait for your foster parents to get you.
Hey doctor, how's Caillou doing in the hospital?
That's awesome to hear, Doctor. Caillou. We've been praying for a speedy recovery since your abusive parents, sister, teacher, principal, and bullies gave you a birthday punishment day.
Speaking of that, a lot of people have been praying for your recovery, and since you've recovered, lots of people will be cheering for you. You may now take it.
Thank you so much doctor.
Oh my goodness. They're cheering for me.
That's right Caillou. They're cheering for you because you've now released from the hospital. Welcome back home Caillou. We were worried about you when your abusive parents, sister, teacher, principals, and bullies gave you a birthday punishment day. They were sent to court after that, and Boris, Doris, Rosie, Mrs. Martin, and Mrs. Clementine was sentenced to 25 years in jail, while Mr. Cherry was only suspended for 1 week. In addition, Mrs. Martin lost her job as the teacher and Mrs. Clementine lost her job as the principal.
That's because Mrs. Clementine was charged for child abuse, allowing child abuse in your school, and abuse of power. On the other hand, Mrs. Martin was charged for child abuse, second-degree murder, and for being an entitled Karen. And Leo, Sarah, and Clementine were sentenced to juvenile detention.
And I even heard that Leo, Sarah, and Clementine are going to get the belt from their dads as soon as they're released from juvenile detention, and they are grounded for 57 months.
I even got you a better version of Rosie. It's her teenager self. She's a lot nicer than the Harry Strack one.
Hello Caillou. I'm a teenager version of Rosie. I even heard about your abusive counterpart of your sister. But I'm a lot nicer and friendly.
It's nice to meet you, teenager Rosie.
It's nice to meet you too, Caillou.
Today on GNN, Caillou has been released from the hospital after spending 3 months after his birthday punishment day by his parents, teacher, principals and bullies. Oh my god. Caillou is now released from the hospital.
I know Derek. At least we gave Caillou better gifts. But Leo is still grounded for what he did to Caillou. Derek, grab the belt, because you promised to give him the belt.
Got it. Leo is so getting his ass whooped just as soon as he is released from juvenile detention. Leo Tobler. We're very cross with you. Why would you give Caillou a birthday punishment day?
Here's why. Caillou is a big-time troublemaker and deserves to get a lot of punishments. So therefore, I helped Boris, Doris, and Rosie give Caillou a punishment day.
You know damn well Caillou does not deserve to be child abused. You know what? For helping Boris, Doris, and Rosie give Caillou a birthday punishment day, you're getting the belt.
Now go lay on the couch.
This is your gift for destroying Caillou's room on his birthday. Did Caillou accept your apology?
No.
Then this is what you get for being involved in Caillou's birthday punishment day. You are grounded until Harry Stroud gets a community guideline strike.
We will be sending you to military school in a few hours, but anyways, go to your room right now, and we will be paying for Caillou's room you destroyed. Leo should be ashamed to himself. We didn't raise him that way.
I know. Today on GNN, Caillou has been released from the hospital after spending 3 months after his birthday punishment day by his parents, teacher, principals and bullies.
Wow. I knew Caillou would be released from the hospital after his birthday punishment day. But Sarah is going to be facing major consequences since she was involved in Caillou's birthday punishment day. Let me grab my belt.
Yes, the belt is the best punishment if any one little child helps a troublemaker's birthday punishment day.
When Sarah get released from her juvenile detention, she's getting an ass whooping. Sarah. You know damn well Caillou does not deserve to be child abused on his birthday. Lay on the couch because you're in hot water right now. This is your Doris, and Rosie and Caillou's birthday punishment day.
Caillou even denied your apology. So you know what? You're grounded until Harry Strack gets his first community guideline strike. We'll be sending you to military school in a few hours.
Go to your room right now.
Today on GNN, Caillou has been released from the hospital after spending 3 months after his birthday punishment day by his parents, teacher, principals and bullies.
Yay for Caillou, he's finally out of the hospital after 3 months of being injured from his birthday punishment day.
But my daughter Clementine is getting a big punishment from us. I will belt her, and you will beat her with a baseball bat. Clementine. You are in big trouble right now. For giving Caillou a birthday punishment day. We will give you a belt and baseball bat beating.
No.
This is what you deserve for helping Boris, Doris and Rosie give Caillou a birthday punishment day. You're grounded until Harry Strack gets a community guideline strike. I will be sending you to military school in a few hours. Now go to your room now, and I will be divorcing your mother, who is a criminal.
Wait a minute, my mother is a criminal?
It's a bit of a long story, Billy. On December 4th, I got a phone call from the Go City Police that your mom has been charged for child abuse, allowing child abuse in her school, and abuse of power. And lost her job as the principal, and the reason why she allowed child abuse in her school, she thinks bad students need to be taught a lesson, and even worse, she was involved in Caillou's birthday punishment day with her daughter Clementine.
What, is she out of her mind? What she did to Caillou was child abuse.
I know. We'll visit her in cell at Go Animate Correctional Facility and scoot at her for what she has done to Caillou and the school property.
Man, I can't believe I had to serve 25 years in prison for being involved in Caillou's birthday punishment day.
I know, Miss Martin. I even lost my job from being the principal because I was charged for child abuse, allowing child abuse in my school, and abuse of power.
Mrs. Clementine, you have 2 visitors who want to see you.
Oh no, I think I know who they are. Hi Jorge and Billy, this isn't what it looks like, I swear.
You think we believe that this isn't what it looks like, Mom? We are furious at you right now.
Yeah, my wife. We just heard from the Go Animate City Police Department that you were charged and arrested for child abuse, allowing child abuse at your school, abuse of power. And even worse, you abused one of your students named Caillou by helping his parents with his birthday punishment day along with one of your teacher's staff who's next to you. 3 of your students including your daughter. What the hell is wrong with you? I never abused my son Billy because he's a good kid.
Do you realize what you did is child abuse? You even allowed Mrs. Murray to abuse little Bill a few times, and even worse, you and Mrs. Martin gone way too hard on Caillou.
I agree with my son. We had to come to Go Animate Correctional Facility to scoot you for what you did. Look what you did. You're in prison for 25 years, and lost your job forever because of what you did, and your former student had the worst birthday ever because of you, your teacher, vice principal. 3 of your students including your daughter, and Caillou's parents and sister.
But Jorge and Billy, I'm so sorry for what I did to my student Caillou. It's because he was the worst student at my school, causing destruction to my school. And I allowed child abuse in my school is because bad students need to be taught a lesson for what they did. I promise I won't do it anymore ever again.
It's too late for apologies, Mom. Plus, Caillou even denied your apology. You blew your chances for everyone here. Everyone hates you for what you've done to your former student for child abuse and helped his parents with his birthday punishment day. You blew it, Mom. You blew it big time.
Yeah, my wife. And yes, you will never do it ever again because you and your teacher employee has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. So you won't harm him ever again. You should realize allowing child abuse in your school is very illegal. You should help students with their problems, not child abuse them. You know what? I'm divorcing you.
Yeah. My dad is going to divorce you because of what you've done. We are leaving now. You will never be my mom ever again.